Alrighty. So Trump is officially running for president. Yeah, I wanted to watch that. I wanted to watch the speech. I didn't watch it really. I watched a little bit of it, but I fell asleep. I was so tired, man. I was so tired. But I don't feel like I really need to watch his speeches that much. I mean, he pretty much says stuff I already know. So that's why I really don't watch his speeches much anymore. I mean, he comes out with them he has rallies all the time. Seems like every week, which is awesome, man. I appreciate it. I think that's cool, but I mean, I've never been to a rally. From what I heard, he sounds more reserved. You know, I was saying in the Timcast chat, he should run as a Democrat. Well, if he's going to try to be more polished and reserved, and okay, try to be more of a fucking Republican or whatever. But I was saying, you know what? If he's going to be the same old Trump, come out swinging, run as a Democrat, and really fuck with people. But that's not gonna happen, and that was like far-fetched. I don't know, man. I don't have any faith in the election process. I think that some of the places are legit, but I just don't see why this process is not cleaned up. We should have results the same night, not a month later, a couple weeks later, whatever. I think there's still some people that don't have results. I don't know. I guess the fucking Republicans took the House by one. By fucking one. Oh man. By one. That is fucking crazy, dude. You know what? We're gonna be in for some pain. Buckle up. Buckle up, motherfuckers. Listen. The problem with socialism, and you know, these communists, I was in the little TikTok live for a little bit until they blocked me. But they say they're fucking communism, and the communism in the past is authoritarian. That's what communism is, and then they want to say that North Korea isn't communist. They have no idea what communism turns into. It turns into like a dictatorship, man. You fucking centralize power. You keep centralizing power. Oh man, it's so funny, these communists, dude. They're so dumb. They're so ignorant. I honestly, I should probably listen to the Karl Marx book again. I kind of just want to get through it. It was fucking boring as shit. Oh my god, it was fucking boring. Well, I should try to listen to it again. But I understand the basic concept of communism. It's where the state fucking owns all the property, and the people are basically property too. Well, every single time communism is tried in the past, its end result is mass starvation, people trying to fucking flee, and fucking the total deterioration of the fucking country. And that's what people want to bring here, because they don't think long term. All they think is like, oh yeah, this will help out now. They don't think, oh yeah, let's keep spending money and watering down the value of our dollar. They don't think like that. They don't think like, oh yeah, I'm gonna spend $5,000 because my credit card just gave me a credit line of $5,000. Now that's fucking free money, dude. I can go on a fucking a trip to Vegas or to the Bahamas, somewhere I've never been, And they don't realize that they have to pay that fucking back or they're going to claim bankruptcy. It's just funny. It's just funny, man. These people, these kids, they think that they're paper communism. They just want to sit here and, because they have these big fucking words, and they fucking think that they know everything because they went to fucking college. They got no common sense. They probably haven't been in the real world at all. And I completely admit that there's problems in our society with capitalism. There's problems on both sides. But communism has never done anything good. It doesn't do anything good, okay? We have all types of receipts that show that communism has been complete fucking trash and has resulted in fucking tragic circumstances in history. And these people want to continue to push this shit because they live in a bubble. They probably live with their parents. They don't have to pay their own bills. Or they finally get out of college and they have to pay their student loan debt. And they feel like it's a trap because, like, they can't get anywhere. Because they have to... They don't realize, like, they did that to themselves. And honestly, if they could get a fucking loan and pay that student loan debt off and fucking get that and just default on the fucking loan, they're probably better off. And claim bankruptcy. That's something to think about. Maybe that's illegal. Maybe I don't know. Consult with the lawyer. I don't want to give advice. I'm not giving anyone advice. This is not advice. But if I fucking have student loan debt and I can afford a fucking to get enough credit line or a fucking loan to pay that student loan debt off, I fucking would. And then claim fucking bankruptcy, dude. Fuck it. You know? Because you're not going to be able to claim bankruptcy when you got that student loan debt. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe this will fucking end me in fucking prison. I don't fucking know. Whatever. But this whole system is rigged against all of us, man. It's fucking rigged against us. That's what it is. It's to keep us fucking in line. And the whole point of my fucking name, people are like, oh, you're a fucking white guy. How are you enslaved? Because we're all enslaved by money, dude. We're all enslaved by it. That's what the whole name is. We're enslaved by the fucking system. That's the whole point of it. People want to, like, put themselves in other groups and whatever, but, like, we're still all, not all, but there's some people that are on the top that fucking control everything. They have the best of the best, which I'm not against people having the best of the best. Listen, this is what I'm thinking, man. People with suits, I don't fucking trust. If you got a suit on, this includes Trump. Like, I'm not one of these people I'm not a fucking Democrat where I'm just gonna completely, believe everything that the people in charge, the people I follow say. If you got a fucking suit on, I'm looking at you skeptical. I'm looking at you like you're trying to sell me something. That's do I ever see Elon with fucking suit and ties and shit? He might wear a fucking coat or something like that, but I don't think I've ever seen him with a fucking tie, ever. And I hold Elon. I'm skeptical of him. I don't 100% trust that guy. He could be just playing the freedom side. They're trying to wrangle in people and enslave us all. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm highly skeptical of everybody. Trump. Everybody, dude. And that's the difference. And they call people like me. And there there are MAGAs that are fucking cult type people who just believe everything Trump fucking says, or they believe everything that anyone they follow says. They're not skeptical at all. I don't agree with everything Sticks, Hexenhammer says. I agree with a lot of things. I relate to the guy a lot. And he probably would demolish me in a debate with the things that we disagree about, because I'm not really good at debating. And the dude has a lot of extra time to go and research shit. But and that's what he's all about. And he's got a higher IQ than me too. Same with Tim Pool. I don't agree with everything Tim Pool says. I don't agree with everything Elon Musk says. And that's the difference between the cult and the people that aren't a cult. I'm skeptical of the people in charge. I'm skeptical of Trump. You know, he's against Bitcoin. He's all for the dollar, and I think the dollar is fucking trash. He trusts the wrong people to have around him, and like that's got to be really. He learned his lessons, man. Like there's lessons to be learned. As long as he learned his lessons and tries to improve, like that's cool, man. But these fucking, these people on the left. Let me tell you, like a lot of the fucking boomers, a lot of the boomers who have Trump derangement syndrome, a lot of these people don't follow shit. They have one source of news. That's all they have is one source of fucking news. And they really just keep their head in the sand. I've even had some of them admit it to me. They're like, "Oh, back in my day, we went through fucking recessions and we fucking made it. I just don't pay attention." It's like, I just think this is a completely different environment than what they were raised in. I kept my head in the sand when it comes to BlockFi. You know, I was fucking lazy and I thought, you know what, it'll be fine. It'll be safe in there. And it was really fucking lazy of me. When I knew a week before I was about to get my shit out, and I kind of forgot, but I was going to get some of my shit, and I did it. And I thought, hey, it's okay, I'll let it slide. I'll leave my shit in BlockFi. Now my shit is probably gone for good now. Right now it's frozen, but, and the reason why I say it's frozen because, I can't get on there. They won't let me on there. You can't add anything to your account, and they're limiting withdrawals. Well, I can't even get on the fucking app. So, and they say their assets. They still have like their assets and shit. I just think, my shit's gone. That's and maybe I'll come to be surprised. I can get on there one day and fucking get my shit off of there. But I'm just looking at it as a fucking major loss. I lost thousands of fucking dollars. And the way the crypto is turning into shit, it's not worth thousands of dollars anymore. Could potentially be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars in the future. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm just trying to stay pragmatic. Trying to survive. That's a big fucking thing, trying to survive, trying to keep motivated when I'm constantly demoralized. Like the constant demoralization of the average person is unbelievable. You know, like, I'm at work yesterday, and I don't know what the fuck to talk about with people, man. The shit that I want to talk about, I can't talk about at work. It's very divisive. I like to talk about real shit, man. I don't like to talk about common fucking things, dude. Like, I don't care about fucking cars. I don't care about fixing cars. I don't care about making fucking food. I don't care about, like, going fucking play. Like, dude, I'm an old fucking man. I'm not excited about shit anymore. I wish I can get away from like the political and everything going on with our society. I wish I could just like shut it off and just like be a brainwashed fucking zombie. Back when I used to watch football and just completely like focus on like statistics and bullshit that don't fucking matter, just a complete fucking waste of time. I think that people who have that mentality are going to be left behind. I think that they are going to be in for some pain and suffering next year. There's a lot of things that are coming out that we're going to be going through stagflation, and that's fucking bad, dude. Dude, I might end up fucking homeless, man. I've worked my ass off. I worked my ass off. I worked through the pandemic. I think I took a month off of work when I moved to Washington State, right? And I could have got a job like right away. But I wanted to get my kids situated. I want to get settled and move. That comes from moving out there and all that. And then I moved out to Missouri, and I had a job within like 2 days of moving out here. Okay, I didn't have a job. All I had was my mom fucking. I had her put down a down payment on a fucking rental house for me, and I paid her right back as soon as I got here, and that's it. I didn't have a fucking job or nothing, and I got a job really quick. And then my job, and you can look back on my videos and like why I quit my job or whatever that video was. I took a month off because I was so fucking stressed. It is really stressful raising kids, teenagers, especially, like at all, the whole thing by yourself, and doing the job I was doing, working a fucking swing shift. I was getting fat, unhealthy. My sleep was fucking horrible. Like having to adjust my sleep to one opposite spectrum from the other. 4 days on a row. 4 days in a row, I'd work 12 hours. Okay, during the day, and then 2 days later, I'd have to work nights, midnight, all the way through the fucking night. Four nights in a row, and I had to try to adjust to this, and trying to adjust your fucking sleep. That's not fucking what humans do. Humans need the same fucking sleep. That is completely unnatural. That is so fucked up, and I was getting fat, out of shape. I was completely demoralized, and I took a month off of work because and just because I took a month off of work doesn't mean I wasn't working. I started writing a book at that time. I wrote a fucking album at that time. I fucking I was going to the gym for 5 hours a fucking day, dude. I was losing weight really fucking fast. I was trying to heal myself. So what I see now, and I don't know where my company's headed. I feel like I'm getting pushed out. They hired all these people where I'm at. You know what's funny is, like, wherever I go, and I said this before, wherever I go is a fucking shit show. And after me being there for so long, it just gets better for some reason. I don't know why. It's a shit show before I get there, and then once I'm there for a few months, it just gets, or like 6 months, all of a sudden the place is running better. I don't know why. I have no fucking idea why. But I feel like I'm getting pushed out where I'm at. I feel like they hired all these fucking people. We don't have the product. And what I'm hearing is they're blaming it on, like, oh, it's that time of year where, we don't produce as much. We'll see about next year when it comes around. I don't even know if I'll be working here, man. It's like, I feel like just leaving every fucking day. I feel like fucking leaving. They want me to go work in the other fucking building. It's like, dude, you want me to go somewhere else. Like, you made me come over here. You told me to come over here, and now I'm used to working here for the last 6 months. You want me to go back and working where I started at? Like, nah, man. I'm like, I've already... and you're keeping me at the same fucking pay? It's fucking stupid. Like, you know what's funny is, like, these places don't fucking get it. Our insurance are going up next year. Our insurance is going up. Our pay is not going to keep up with inflation. This is not sustainable. There's so many of these places that are going to go out of business. So many places. People are not going to, because people aren't going to fucking work it. They don't want to pay the bottom people to produce this shit. They don't want to pay them. So they're not going to work it. Like, why do I want to be a fucking slave? Why do I want to be a fucking slave? Like, insurance is bullshit, man. If I didn't have to have insurance, I wouldn't fucking have it. I wouldn't have health insurance. I don't fucking need that shit. You know, when I was getting off of welfare, I went 4 years without insurance. 4 fucking years, dude. And I couldn't do what I wanted to do. I had to be very careful about what I can't be playing pickup games. I gotta be careful about how I fucking do shit. But insurance is fucking bullshit, man. I don't like going to the doctor. I try to avoid going to the doctor unless I'm really fucking sick. Unless there's something really fucked up that I can't correct, that I can't figure out. I need some type of antibiotics or whatever. I try to avoid the fucking doctor. And I know this is gonna be about, it doesn't fucking matter, man. Everyone else talking about Trump. I'm a working class motherfucker, dude. So the whole thing I'm trying to say is I've been working my ass off for the last, what am I, 42? I've been in the workforce since I was 17. What is that, 25 years? Oh, in the last fucking, at least the last 15 years, I haven't been taking much time off, man. I haven't been unemployed. I've been employed pretty much the whole time. And stagflation is inflation mixed with high unemployment. So if I become unemployed and there's no fucking jobs out here, you know, it is what it fucking is, dude. I guess I'll end up fucking homeless, man. I've worked my ass off. I ain't gonna have a fucking retirement anyway. I gotta get in here because they're not opening